The culture war is lit. 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 Antifa.
Hey Mark, hey Tracy, thanks for coming. It really means a lot to me that you would both do this for me and meet in person, face to face, like actual real people.
Well, yeah. We have known each other since our baseball team in like the third grade. It's not a super huge thing to ask me to come meet up with you and her in person.
Did you just assume my gender? Just kidding. They them pronouns, please. Regardless, I know that Stan is respectful to the oppression of women and non-binary folks, so I assume that his friends are too.
Points of clarification. Are you a woman or are you non-binary? I mean, like, when I'm trying to respect you, do I need to respect women or non-binary agender people or something?
Tracy identifies as a non-binary femme who was assigned female at birth, which means that she has experienced life as a woman despite the fact that she doesn't fit into the traditional gender binary.
Oh, come on, Stan. Don't over-explain things. You make it sound so official. It's not really that big of a deal. Just remember to refer to me as a they or a them and we'll be totally cool. No big deal. Thanks, though, Stan.
Of course. No problem.
Are you two dating or something?
What?
Whoa, dude. No.
Excuse me? That's a really assumptive and rather chauvinistic statement, not to mention just plain awkward. I'm about 10 years older than Stan, and I don't even date cisgendered men, which is not to say that Stan isn't worthy of making somebody very happy someday, but just not me. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Jeez. It's just that...
Just that what?
It's just that I've known you for about 15 years, and I've always been able to tell when you fancy a lassie.
Dude, no. And no, I don't have a crush on Tracy. Fuck off. Okay, we need to get on topic, because I really want to work things out. And I don't need Tracy to expend any more emotional labor on this stupid internet drama.
It's not emotional labor. I mean, it is, but I do enjoy doing this, Stan. I enjoy hanging out with you if we can have a productive conversation, which hopefully we can from this point forward.
Okay, so, Mark, I was trying to prepare a statement, but you know I'm not a good writer, so I figured I would just wing it. Here goes. Mark, you're my oldest friend in the world, but your refusal to acknowledge and unpack the internalized messaging of the white male capitalist patriarchy is something that I feel needs to be addressed and...
Sorry, gotta stop you. Do you feel that way, or does Tracy feel that way, and you happen to be feeling everything Tracy feels randomly through osmosis? Even though you totally don't have a crush on her.
I swear to the goddess I will walk out this door if he mentions that childish notion one more time.
Mark, it's me who feels this way. You know I've been really thinking a lot about the world recently, about life, and the bad shit that's out there. I mean, come on, dude. We recently elected Donald fucking Trump, the most greedy, tax-cheating billionaire on the planet with the biggest, most disgusting male ego. And, like, that really bummed me out. And you remember. But, like, you were, like...
Oh, you mean I was glad because he wasn't Hillary Clinton? Like, duh. No shit. And I'm still glad that Hillary Clinton didn't win. Fuck that woman. She's a monster. Did you read the Donna Brazile letter that came out a few weeks ago?
Donna Brazile? You seriously think we give a shit about what some Democrat bigwig has to say? We aren't Democrats.
Yeah, dude. We aren't Democrats. We hate the Democratic Party. We hate Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is a goddamn war criminal.
You didn't hate Obama.
No. I voted for Obama. And I would gladly vote for Obama again over Trump if he could run again.
Oh, me too. Gladly.
But you still hate the Democratic Party.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The Democratic Party is still a big money capitalistic party, and that is everything I stand against as a member of the anarchistic revolutionary communist party.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Tracy, Before you pull rank, could you let Stan speak for a bit more? The whole fucking goddamn reason you and I got into it on Facebook was because every freaking time I commented on one of Stan's posts, you just had to chime in and start lecturing both me and anybody else who might want to share an opinion. You freaked out on anybody that said anything that wasn't that Trump is an evil fascist, and it became literally impossible for me to have a conversation with my best friend about politics, because instead, I ended up having a conversation with you. With Stan fucking tagging along like a little brother or something.
Oh my god.
Mark, really, I think there are a lot of things that you really just don't understand and need to unpack, and I am totally willing to do that with you, but it really bothers me when you're rude and yell like that.
Oh, like she hasn't been rude? Do you have no ability to detect passive aggressiveness at all whatsoever? Wait, sorry. No, you don't. And you never have.
You just misgendered me for like the 11th time. And for your ignorant information, it's an act of complete and utter politeness that I'm even here. This isn't my job. I just like Stan a lot.
Yeah, man, can you apologize about misgendering them?
Oh, for fuck's sake, no. Can you look at what you've become? You're taking orders from this twisted woman with multiple personality disorder or some fucking shit, like she's a head nurse in an insane asylum that the inmates are running. And she obviously terrorizes you and everybody around you, and yet you sit there, basically thanking her for it, and treating your real friends like dirt, because we won't follow her orders as well.
No, man, this isn't some Nurse Ratched shit. And is that what you really think? I mean, dude, come on. My entire intent here is compassion and justice, but my scope is not just confined to this room because I'm not selfish. I don't confine my vision of justice to the individual because that's capitalistic and precisely the problem. And I ultimately think that I can do better than that. And I think you can too.
So what do you want?
Just tell him we have places to be.
I want you to join the anarchistic revolutionary communist party.
Of course you do. Like I didn't know how this video ends already.
It's not really a very big commitment. It just means that you want everybody, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, or gender presentation, to be treated equally and fairly in society.
We already have that. It's called American democracy. And last time I checked, it's not all that bad.
Wow. Lots to unpack here.
Dude, I want you to join the party, but you're still my best friend. So I can't expect you to just necessarily sign up.
That's not what you told...
Tracy, please just let me talk to my friend. Mark, if you can't sign up, I want you to...
No, dude. I don't even want to fucking hear it. This bullshit is all completely crazy. All of it. It's what caused the deaths of tens of millions of people in both the Soviet Union and China. This shit doesn't work. I actually studied real history at school instead of weird revisionist crap where they act like Western civilization is some sort of sickness. I don't want to even hear it. These people will put you against the wall and shoot you if somebody tells them to. They'd put either one of us up against the wall. Don't underestimate this bullshit.
I'd really appreciate it if you'd simply heard me out.
Yeah, I'm fairly positive that you promised to hear Stan out if you were to meet us in person, and I'm starting to regret coming here after hearing you rant and whinge on and on about your reluctance to give up your position of white male privilege.
Okay, Mark. At the very least, I know you are more than probably not going to consider yourself a member of the party. I understand that, and I was super hesitant to do so myself. That's totally understandable. But at the very least, you keep calling yourself a democratic socialist.
Social capitalist, actually. I've never once called myself a socialist. I'm a capitalist who believes in social programs. It's not very complicated.
Right. Okay, you keep calling yourself that, but can you just admit that you're Antifa? Because you're certainly not a fascist, so you're really, definitely anti-fascist. Because I've known you for years and years, but if you won't say that, I don't know. Could you just admit that you were Antifa? Can you just do that for me?
Fuck no, dude. I'm I'm not Antifa. What the fuck do you think Antifa is, if not revolutionary communists who think they can coexist with anarchism?
Antifa is a diverse selection of people who oppose a fascist regime in the White House right now.
Which I don't agree with as a premise, because I don't think our government is fascistic. So I won't start calling myself Antifa.
All right, give me a second. Mark, I am really going to have to process this situation, whether or not we can continue to have the type of friendship that we've had. And ultimately, I think I am probably going to need to take some time to myself to really think about this properly. But for now, I want to give you the opportunity to give me a closing statement.
What? Like this is a fucking court or something?
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
The same goes for you, Tracy.
Oh, of course. That's perfectly fair.
What? She's on trial too? This is wacky.
Mark? Closing statement?
Fuck it. I need to go too. Okay. Stan, you've been my best friend for a long time. So long that you're almost like a brother to me. And you've pissed me off a million times in the past, but you've never made me question whether or not I've actually wanted to be friends with you, because in some stupid-ass way, I probably love you. But like, dude, if you're a real friend to me, you can't ask me to change my political beliefs or start lying to myself or other people and calling myself Antifa when I'm not the same as those people. They beat people up all the time for no reason, and I'm just not like that. It's messed up that you even hang out with these people, in my opinion, but you can do what you want. Just don't expect me to agree with it, and certainly don't press me to start hanging out with them or associating myself with their label. And like, I guess that's all.
Okay. Tracy, your closing statement?
Stan, you're one of the brightest and most well-intentioned young men I've had the good fortune of coming into contact with as a result of this movement. And I don't want to be persuasive to you in any way or emotionally manipulate you. I think it's completely tacky and beneath me personally. What I want for you is to go with your heart. I want you to think deeply about what you really want. What you want for your friends, your comrades, and the world around you. I want you to make the choice that feels right to you. And I want you to do that not for me, but for yourself.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Have you made your decision?
Wait, I thought you were supposed to take time by yourself to think about this.
No, I think I've made my decision.
And what the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here.
Mark, it's been a lot of fun, but I am going to rescind my offer to stay friends with you. As brave people like Tracy have taught me, I really don't need such negativity in my life.
No, you really don't. Can we go now? We're going to miss the potluck, and I'm super hangry now.
So, that's it?
Yeah, I guess so. Tracy, what should we do with him?
I don't know. Ask Clara.
You guys do realize I haven't left yet, and you're talking about me like I'm...
Put him up against the wall and shoot him. He knows too much now. He's a liability to the party.
What?
I'm sorry, Mark. I really believed you'd start to get it, but I guess you're living in the past.
Fucking hell, there's like 8 of you cowards waiting for me in case I try to make a break for it. Don't worry, I won't put up a struggle. Shit. Just get it over with.
Hey, it's Prince of Queens, and do you want to know what happens next? Well, you're in luck because I want to show it to you as soon as I can, but I'm gonna need your help because I'm about broke and I spent money I didn't really have just getting the animation of this one made, and I got it for a massive bargain. The next episode is going to be about the queer scene, the one after that will be about the alt-right, and the one after that will be about Black Lives Matter. There will be reoccurring characters as well as an ongoing story, and if you haven't yet imagined, I will be making fun of absolutely every type of person and political culture war grouping or whatever. The easiest way to immediately show me some love is to send me a tip on PayPal, and it will really get me in the mood to want to crank out more of this in the future. If all goes as well and I raise a few grand, I can likely get out the next episode by this summer or fall, and I'll probably be opening up a GoFundMe after I see what type of reaction I'm getting from this and how much money I'll need as an individual to get through the summer. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel, obviously, and take a look at the hundreds of other videos I have. And have yourself a great day or evening or morning or something.